This is a small, budget-friendly, pan and tilt 360-degree security camera that features AI tracking for people, animals, and vehicles. And it can be used for both indoors and outdoors. Let's see what it's all about. This is the Eufy Wired Cam C31 Security Camera, and it immediately caught my attention because of the features and the price. Eufy has been one of my go-to recommendations when it comes to security camera brands for years now, and the Wired Cam C31 is an interesting option in addition for their lineup. It can be picked up for $60 or less, depending on current sales. In this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the Wired Cam C31 itself, go over what you get in the box, break down all the features. I'll share some sample footage during the daytime and nighttime, do a quick walkthrough of the smartphone app, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the very end. So taking a look at what you get in the box, you get the camera itself, a power cord, power adapter, a mounting bracket that can be screwed into the wall or a ceiling, mounting screws, some customization stickers, and a user guide. Taking a closer look at the Wired Cam C31, you've got the spotlight, the camera lens, dual movable Wi-Fi antennas. Here you have a micro SD card slot hidden behind a cover secured with 2 screws. On the front, there's a speaker. And on the back, you'll find the USB power port as well as the sync switch. One thing I did notice with the sync switch is it can be tricky to access this once the power cable is plugged in. So this thing is packed with features, especially considering it's $60 or less. It is a 1080p camera, but it does have pan and tilt, 360-degree pan, and 70-degree tilt. I know 1080p doesn't sound impressive on paper, but for this camera, it is. It really does deliver a lot of capability. It features AI tracking, allowing it to follow people, animals, and vehicles. I originally set this up in my office. Immediately, I noticed how quickly it detects motion and tracks movement around the room. One of the main reasons I recommend Eufy for security cameras is the ability to record and store footage locally without subscription. It includes a micro SD card slot supporting up to 256 gigabytes. This allows for motion-triggered recording, and it does support 24/7 continuous recording, which is a big plus. We all know 24/7 recording is what a lot of people want. If you have Eufy's Homebase 3 or their Homebase Mini, you can also use that for storage if you want. If you have the Homebase 2, unfortunately, you're out of luck here and you're going to have to use the onboard micro SD card slot. Since this can be used outdoors, it has IP66 weather resistant rating. It also includes dual external antennas for stronger 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi signal. This camera also includes a spotlight and Eufy's Pure Color Vision, which means it can deliver color night vision without even using the spotlight turned on. I was generally impressed how well it performs. Here's what it looks like at night with my phone with no lights on outside of my house or inside. And then here's what it looks like through the Wired Cam C31 with pure color night vision. So here's some more sample video footage during the daytime, nighttime with the spotlight, and without. Here's the quality of the video during the daytime and the audio quality that you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. Here's the quality of video at nighttime with just infrared night vision. This is what you're going to get. Here's the quality of the video with pure color vision. This is what you're going to get. And the audio quality. Here's the quality of the video at nighttime with the spotlight on. This is what you're going to get, and the audio quality. Let's take a quick look at the smartphone app and the features. So here is the app, and right now I can see it's online, and a quick snapshot of the last thing it caught in motion It's right now showing me an error for the SD card. I don't have one in there right now. But then also next to it, I can click in and it'll tell me connected to Homebase 3, subscribe to a cloud backup for a little bit more money. Or not more money, but some money. And also tells me I can store videos on an SD card, which I prefer. And then Wi-Fi connection. And there's 3 dots that allow us to get into the settings area, but we'll get that in a second. Privacy mode, currently not enabled. And then it'll tell you how many motion detections in the last time since you've actually gone to the app. So we're going to click in, get a live view real quick. And right now it's on pure color vision. Right now, and we can change that in video settings. And it's in night vision area. So right now, pure color. And then you can go to spotlights, and then you can also go infrared, depending on what you want. Spotlights, if you want, I think it's a little bit better than pure color. Pure color is not too bad, but you can see color at night in pitch black, pretty much, and it's pretty cool. So here's the settings area. Home base connection, if you have one. Motion detection gets you into activity zones. You can do human, pet, vehicle detection, and other motions. You can set the sensitivity. You can do activity zones like I mentioned earlier, so that way you can put in zones not to monitor if you want to. You got pan and tilt settings. This allows you to do preset angles or preset positions. Auto cruise, we can turn that on if you want to. AI tracking, it tracks the person or vehicle or pet. Pan and tilt speed, screen gesture control, and auto calibration. Sound detection, you can turn that on, and this is where you can get like maybe a baby crying, have that notify you if there's a baby crying. So if you have this in your nursery for your baby, you can get notified of a baby crying without having to listen in. And then you can set the sensitivity if you want to as well. Then the lighting setting, this is at 80, and you can go up to max, and then obviously motion activated light. You don't want it to on at all times, but you can set it up so if there's motion. Back to video settings, we got timestamp logo, streaming quality, recording quality, continuous recording settings, privacy zones, and then you can rotate the camera 180 degrees, whether you have it on the mount or if you have it setting on a table. Audio settings, we want recording to go on, we want the microphone on, we want the speaker on, and then notifications, we can turn on notifications for human, pet, vehicle, crying, all different sounds. Text first, then thumbnail, included thumbnail, whatever. It's really cool. You get a quick snapshot of the motion, which is kind of cool. General, just kind of gets you the status LED, storage, what current Wi-Fi connection, you can name the camera, mounting guide, and then you can also share the device. So you can share this camera with somebody else so they can have their own logins to Eufy rather than using your logins to get the access to the camera. And then restart the device, reset it, and remove it from here. Here are my final thoughts. For 60 bucks, I was pretty impressed with what the camera offers. While I'm a bit disappointed that it's only 1080p, it still brings a lot to the table. It's extremely versatile. It can be used indoors or outdoors. It's compact and easy to blend into any environment. It also includes 24/7 recording, AI tracking, a spotlight, color night vision, and local storage, all without requiring any subscription fees. If you found my video helpful, please leave me a like and feel free to ask any questions down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more tech reviews, home automation, home and automotive how-to videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.